There's a movement underway to bring a whitewater park to Fernie on the Elk River.
I see a Whitewater Park being a facility for the community, a lifestyle recreation facility.
But what exactly is a whitewater park?
A stationary wave, but a number of stationary waves and little eddies that are in between. So each feature will be unique. The wave will be different and have a specific set of skills that you'll need to get on that particular wave and surf it.
S2O Design and Engineering out of Colorado specialises in the creation of these parks.
There's three big components. There's that restoration component. How do we make the river a better place to be? The second component is how do we make Fernie a better place to be? How do we create this recreational attraction where kids can learn to kayak, or people who are avid kayakers want to come here and live and make that a part of their daily lifestyle? And the third proponent is how do we get people to town? How do we make this a tourist destination and have that positive economic impact?
Scott Shipley is in town to assess just how suitable the area is from both an economic and environmental point of view.
Here, there's a tremendous amount of natural potential in terms of there's a lot of energy out there. There's a ton of water. This is about medium flow. It certainly gets higher than this. And so the ability to create a very powerful surf wave or very powerful whitewater features that would be an attraction to people from out of this town is certainly there.
And as for the environmental impact of tinkering with the Elk River,
It's a positive impact. It'll hydrate the water and create zones where not only fish and trout, but all sorts of river life can reproduce.
for projects like these, S2O typically uses natural stone from the area, making the end result as real as possible.
When you're done, the biggest thing we hear, and it's a compliment I think, is I didn't realize that was man-made. You know, typically these things are very subtly built, and because it is that natural stone, you look at it and say, gosh, I just thought that was part of the river.
Shipley has worked on numerous projects like this and knows with the right location, the long-term benefit far outweighs the initial cost.
One of the things we've learned from the whitewater parks we've built is that there's a tremendous economic impact, and so a whitewater park that costs very little to build in the river might actually bring in $1 million or $2 million a year in economic impact, and that's people eating in your restaurants and staying in your hotels and going to your bars and shops.
Ultimately, we want to have river culture here, where when the ice goes out, people come to the river in droves to play and recreate on this beautiful river,
Thus making Fernie a year-round adventure destination. For Shore TV in Fernie, I'm James Farnan.